Hey all, Hiba here. So if you're one of those people who bought a Nintendo Switch thinking that you would be able to watch Netflix on the Switch, well, I am sorry to say, but that is just not possible. There are ways to get around it, but out of the box, a standard Switch isn't able to play Netflix, which is very weird because you would think that a portable machine like the Switch would be perfect for playing Netflix, right? Especially with the OLED screen. And this is in a world where, the average fridge these days is able to actually play Netflix and Apple TV, whatever, including also most cars. It is a baffling decision, and I think most people will get a bit of a shock once they go into the Nintendo eShop and search for Netflix and actually realize that there is no app on the Switch to watch Netflix. My first thought when I realized this was, okay, well, I'll just watch it using the built-in browser then. But that is also not possible, so Nintendo has really cut Netflix out here. Now, the reason for this, there's a few opinions on this, and I don't think really any of them, hold water. Some people believe that the Switch's hardware just isn't strong enough, and I don't believe that because Netflix runs on pretty much anything, even the most low-spec Android devices you can find out there, and also the aforementioned fridges, which obviously sports lower hardware specs than the Switch. The most likely reason being that it's probably just a dispute between Netflix and Nintendo according to, the profits or how they should be split or something like that. Or it could also be the fact that Nintendo has, hinted towards the fact that the Switch is a machine for games only. And while you can find the YouTube app on the Switch, it could be that Nintendo has just consciously decided to keep the Switch a games platform first and foremost. And in real life, it's not that big of an issue because most people can watch Netflix on an iPad or an iPhone, but it would be handy, especially on long plane flights, to actually use the handheld mode of the Switch to keep you from having to hold your phone and having to prop up your iPad in some strange way using the seat in front. Naturally, once you come home, you can just pop your Switch in the dock and you can watch Netflix on your TV. But then again, most TVs already have a built-in Netflix app. So this is more of a curious decision by Nintendo than an actual lack of a feature. Because yes, it would be nice to be able to watch Netflix on your Switch and perhaps save your phone's battery or your iPad's battery for other things. But in the grander picture, it doesn't really matter that much. But just to make it clear here in the movie, you cannot watch Netflix on the Switch without jailbreaking it and doing all sorts of things that really isn't worth the trouble. So perhaps with the Switch 2 coming probably next year, perhaps we'll get a Netflix app then. Until then, you'll have to make do with YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think and don't forget to subscribe.